So, no one go to SeaWorld. Okay? I would like to thank Meg Turney for choosing this documentary. It's by far my favorite documentary I've ever seen. This documentary was just really, really good at being a documentary. It did everything that documentaries are supposed to do. State what they're doing wrong. 2, state what they could be doing instead. 3, comparing facts that make this thing, a corporation or whatever, seem like a total waste because it's not helping at all and it's hurting more than anything. I made a list of the most impressive things that I learned from the movie. The things that baffled me, basically. Number 1, how the pods are families, and when they were taken into the net, and then the other whales from the pod stayed close by the net because they were like, no, my family! The crazier part, when the whales died of stress. What? Like, the saddest part for me is when the mom whale does the long range decibels. Oh my god, that just, I was like, no, no, make it stop. It just seems like them being people who are going out to get whales, they would know more scientific facts than they actually do. Did you know there's these animals out in the wild and like, we could get them and like keep them? And then they did that. And that's what SeaWorld is. Number 2! The fact that a sea shepherd is one of those people that caught the original SeaWorld whales is so insane. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, this guy's like seen things. Like, he was a part of the original like SeaWorld capturer people. I really liked all of their sources actually because they used actual trainers from SeaWorld, not like, I don't know, somewhere up in Seattle. They used SeaWorld trainers. Number 3! The dorsal fin thing. Especially that one clip of Tilikum. He's like, all... Except his hair is like flopped over, so it's like... Just knowing that Tilikum's actually still in SeaWorld. Like, he's still there. He still performs, even though he's killed 3 people. What a sleazy business. And number 4, SeaWorld lies about the whole thing! They don't even tell people that, like, yeah, they live to be up to, like, 80 years in the wild, and then in captivity they live up to, like, 20. They say, like, the opposite of that. How can they do that? Like, how is that legal to just lie to people about what you're producing? If a meat company was like, we only have the best cows to sell, and then they actually use little puppy dogs. You wouldn't want to eat meat if you knew it was a little puppy dog, would you? No, you probably wouldn't. Hopefully you wouldn't. Hopefully. I'm talking like Dalmatian, not the actual like dog that's raised for food. Like a little puppy. Little Cocker Spaniel. The only thing that I hate about this movie is that it makes me feel like such a hypocrite. I mean, that's not even the movie's fault. That's my fault. That's just a personal... Like, yes, I will boycott SeaWorld because it's hurting, like, I don't know, maybe 150 whales tops. I don't know how many whales are in SeaWorld. But I'll probably still buy eggs and milk and Revlon and Maybelline makeup. Because I will boycott that one for exploiting and abusing animals, but I won't boycott the other one for exploiting and abusing animals because the other animals are tinier than whales. I'm a wreck. Can't even go vegan. Why? Why would we do this? Why would we get into this in the first place? That's what's so sad about the business is like, they can't even let the whales go because their immune system isn't used to the whole ocean watery thing. If you like this movie, I recommend you watch The Cove. It's not as relative to America as this one is, but it's actually about dolphins, but that one goes like crazy in depth to it, and they like sneak in. If there's anything we learned from this, it's just whales are meant for outside business. So many people have proved that, and the whales have too.